Welcome to the Universal School of Excellence. This is a school for people who want enlightenment using effective techniques. I am Monique Macduff. In this video, I explain clearly how the minds work with the brain to produce reality. How does the brain produce reality? To produce reality, the brain has two jobs. As a recorder of data, the brain's first job is to make pathways and store the data. The first way to make pathways is for whatever action I do, with all the words, pictures, and emotions that are tied to that action I do. The second way to make pathways in the brain is for whatever action I see, hear, feel someone else do. The third way to make pathways for whatever action I imagine myself doing. This data is collected by the body's senses. The brain makes pathways for whatever the body sees, hears, feels, touches, tastes, intuit, with words, pictures, and emotions tied to them. They are stored in a temporary memory, and when the action I do, I see someone do, or I imagine I do, is repeated enough times, they are stored in a permanent memory. These pathways and the storage in the permanent memory is called mind-brain conditioning. Everything is mind-brain conditioning. The brain's second job is to secrete hormones. A hormone is a chemical messenger that goes into the bloodstream, then into a cell to coordinate growth, the transformation of food into energy, the immune system, and the behavior. Every time pathways are made in the brain for words, pictures, and emotions tied to an action, the brain secretes hormones. Let's look at two situations. A loving person and the most destructive person both watch the same news on TV. They both feel the same emotion of joy, calm. Their brains secrete pleasure hormones called serotonin. This hormone makes them feel joy, pleasure, happiness, and well-being. The same loving person and most destructive person both watch the same news on TV. They both feel the same emotion of depression. Their brains secrete depression hormones called cortisol. These hormones make them feel depressed, unhappy, and they shut down their immune system and start the recycling process of their bodies. When a pleasure or a depression hormone goes into a cell, it immediately becomes addicted to that hormone, and it sends powerful signals to the brain to repeat the action that caused it to secrete that hormone. This is called cell addiction. To attract joy and well-being in my body, I say to myself this affirmation. The cells in my body are filled with pleasure hormones. Thank you, it is done. I am grateful. How the conscious mind works with the brain to produce reality. My conscious mind is conscious of the information that it recorded and stored. With this information, it looks after my body's physical needs by producing the reality of health inside my body and by attracting the best foods and people to support this reality. How do I, as a subconscious mind, work with the brain to produce reality? I am a subconscious mind recorder, memory recorder. I entered my body at my first breath. From this moment, everything in this lifetime is recorded as thought, energy, memory in me. I am an energy thought form. Me, a thought form energy and the life energy of my body at the atomic particle level come from the same source called the energy of creation, innovation, love energy. This energy is on a timeline of eternity. As its creation, I am also on a timeline of eternity. Energy is. I had many past lives. In this lifetime, I worked issues that were necessary to reach enlightenment. My brain is a highly sophisticated life matter mind-brain computer that makes pathways for the data it collects and stores. It also secretes hormones to the cells. This computer brain is powered by a thought form energy, a subconscious mind. As the subconscious mind of my brain, I power it and I function as a mind-brain technician. I choose the best words, pictures, and emotions recorded in me to make new pathways when necessary in the brain to produce the best reality inside and outside of my physical body. I am as powerful as the best words, pictures, and emotions that I choose. How does my superconscious mind work with me, its subconscious mind, to produce reality? The energy of creation assigned my superconscious mind to me when I was given my mission to power as many physical bodies as necessary on Earth until I reached enlightenment. My superconscious mind is my mind-brain conditioning super technician that is responsible for the success of my mission. It gives me the best ideas and the best techniques to accomplish my mission. We work together as one and as separate. How do I work with my brain to produce the reality of a high quality of life and joy? As a mind-brain conditioning technician, I use the best pathways in my brain to continuously produce pleasure hormones that illuminate all of my cells to the intensity of enlightenment. I use powerful techniques that my superconscious mind personally trained me to use. The first and most powerful of all the techniques I learned is this one. I give everything and everyone to the energy of creation, innovation, love energy. It is its creation, its responsibility. For example, to keep my energy high when I watch the news on TV, I say to myself this affirmation. Energy of creation. Look at your creation. It is yours. Please fill them with your energy of innovation, love, and respect for other people and for the environment. Thank you. It is done. I am grateful. I put responsibility where responsibility is, and I see my pleasure hormones filling my cells with love and well-being. This is how I make powerful pathways in my brain. In my next video, I explain clearly what is a timeline of eternity and the expression, all is good. Thank you for being there. Let's enjoy every second. Monique Macduff.